Hello, everyone. Welcome to the live stream. Hope everybody is having a great week. Tom says hello from Western Massachusetts. Hello, Tom. Welcome. Laura Tomarello. Hello. Welcome to the live stream. Fred and Lisa said, how's Peanut driving you crazy yet? She is indeed nuts today. We've been out so many times, and I'm protecting her. She's not allowed to run or jump or do anything yet, but she's a dog and doesn't understand that. So it's been a good time. Joe, hello. How are you? Leslie Trent, welcome. Leslie, I hope you got the emails that your embarkation time for all of your Epic cruises is moved up an hour from 8:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. Don't know why, but it is. Matt Ryan, welcome. Hope you're having a great week. Michelle B, hello. Welcome to the live stream. Basebally, hello. Welcome from Ocean City, Maryland. Much nicer than where any of us are right now. So congratulations on being somewhere nice, because none of us are. Laura Tucker, good evening from Ohio to you. Kathy and Tim, welcome. Kathy and Tim joining us on AJ's birthday cruise in December. So fun. They will be there, as will all of us.
So fun.
Stephen Tao, welcome back. Hello, welcome. How are you? Hope you're doing good this evening. Felicia, hello, welcome. Felicia also joining us on AJ's birthday cruise. Anybody else wants to join us on AJ's birthday cruise, come join us. Baseball, he said 268 days until World America. That is awesome. Gets closer. I'll tell you, the last 10 days are the worst. It's just drags on. Deb Stein, hello, welcome. Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful week. Steven said the whole crew tonight. Indeed, the whole crew. Next week, I believe, maybe next week, we are going to start scheduling all of our agents from our agency to come on. So we're going to start doing one of those every week. So you'll get to meet Sarah, you'll get to meet Emily, you'll get to meet Hope, you'll get to meet Sean, you'll get to meet everybody. We'll do little interviews with everybody and learn a little bit more about them. Lisa 911, hello, welcome. Rob Harvey, hello, welcome from Facebook. Welcome. Roll Tide, welcome back from Alaska. Our next cruise is until February. Star of the Seas. That's going to be awesome, though. So congrats on that. Should be getting excited for that. It is 135 days till the birthday cruise. Thank you, Meg. Meg gave me the little 135.
My pleasure.
Jimmy C., good evening from Staten Island. Welcome. Good, Leslie. I'm glad you got that. Awesome. Eric said, hi, John, AJ, and Meg, and everyone. 30 days until 10 days on Alaska on the Joy.
That's awesome.
That is awesome. I hope you have a great time. The Joy is awesome. I hope you can get a spare seat in the observation lounge now that it's smaller. Peter Heron, hey, welcome to the Dream Team. Hey, everyone. Hey, Peter, welcome. Peter, I feel like I haven't talked to you in a while. Tony C., hello, welcome. Hope you're having a great day. Rob said hello to the room. Jordan, welcome to the live stream this evening. Kevin and Carrie Ann, soon to be married in just 4 months. 3 months.
Congratulations.
We're getting there on World America. That's going to be so fun. Michelle, good evening. Baseballer said, what ship is the birthday cruise on? It is on MSC Grandiosa out of Port Canaveral, December 6th to the 13th. It's never too late. You can still come with us.
It's not Davina.
It's not Davina. AJ thinks it's Davina. It is not Davina. It's bigger than Davina. It's the same size as Meraviglia. So Tom said, question, we're doing a back-to-back. Are you allowed in your cabin before they open them up to everybody else? Yes. The short answer is kind of. So you will have to walk off the ship. So you do have to get off. They will make you step off the ship. And then basically they will, as soon as they're at zero, as soon as they get the little walkie-talkie that they've hit zero on the ship, they will escort you back on. Technically, you're not allowed in your room just like everybody else. But since you've been on the ship, and if you're doing a back-to-back in the same cabin, you're fine because you your room steward will tell you like, hey, you're good. We're not gonna, we're gonna do your room at a different time or whatever. You can talk to them ahead of time. So as long as you get the A-OK from your room steward, you're good to go. Baseball, he said, ooh, you're welcome to join us. Come join us. It's gonna be a good time. We're gonna have about
There's a big group now.
Yeah, we have about 20 people right now. So please keep joining. There are no inside cabins left, though. So you would have to do ocean view, balcony, or, God forbid, the yacht club. So let's do a tiny bit of cruise news. Not a lot going on right now, but let's do a little bit of cruise news. NCL has announced their summer of 2027. It's crazy. Carnival announced a little bit of 2028 already, which is insane. But Norwegian announced summer of 2027. We got good news, a little bit of good news for Philadelphia. They've extended Philadelphia to November of 2027 already. So we know that there are going to be cruise ships cruising out of Philadelphia all through 26 and all through 27, which is great news. And Norwegian said they're hopeful that this is going to be a long-term arrangement. So that's great. So
super exciting.
It really is. From April to October of 2027, NCL will visit 150 unique ports in 59 countries with 170 overnight visits, which is really cool. The overnights are going to be in Istanbul, Reykjavik, obviously Bermuda. So you're going to have an opportunity to do a bunch of stuff. Here's some highlights for you. The Caribbean, Bahamas, and Bermuda. They're going to be doing Great Stirrup Cay, obviously, with all their upgrades, and Harvest Key in Belize. That is, so the new enhancements are coming late this year to Great Stirrup Cay, which will have the new pier, a heated pool, which is awesome, and an adults-only retreat, and the Horizon Park for families. Going to those destinations, Caribbean and Bahamas, are going to be Aqua and Viva from Florida. Viva is going to be in Miami. Aqua will also debut in Falmouth, Jamaica, and Georgetown, Cayman Islands. There will be 8 ships as well doing those sailings. Getaway and Escape are going to be doing shorter 3 to 5 days. And obviously, there will be 3 ships sailing out of Philadelphia, New York, and Boston. Those are going to be going to Bermuda with overnight stays at the Naval Dockyard. Those ships are going to be obviously Jewel, Pearl, and we will have Luna up here in New York, which is really exciting. In Europe, there's going to be mostly 7-day itineraries doing like Barcelona, Rome, Athens, all of those fun things. Prima and Viva are going to be over there as well for 11-day voyages. Norwegian Sun and Jewel will also be over there as well. In the summer, there will be a few ships starting in April of 2027 going to Alaska. Encore Bliss and Joy will all be going to Alaska. Spirit will be down there in the French Polynesian, and obviously more and more ships will be announced, and all the different itineraries are out now. So you could book all those if anybody's interested in that. Denny B said, good evening all. Good evening, Denny B. Tony Diaz, hello, how are you? Welcome to the live stream.
Hey,
Cheryl
Tony.
McGee said, hello, John, AJ, and Meg. And Cheryl also asked how Peanut is. Peanut is doing very well. Thank you for asking. Doing really, really well. Laura said, I watched a cabin tour for Icon, and the person said that we couldn't use hair straighteners.
I bring mine on everyone.
Well, Laura, that person lied. So you can certainly look. Your mileage may vary on certain things. It was really funny when we got off Icon, when Judy and I got off of Icon, we walked past, which I've never done before. We walked past the table of misfit toys of all the things that were confiscated before people went on. Shocking things. A giant rice cooker, like a giant, like Instant Pot rice cooker. What? Like the irons, like full irons people try to bring on. But yeah, look, your mileage may vary, but for the most part, hair straighteners are fine.
So that's the whole thing, is you're not supposed to have an iron. But like hair straighteners and curling wands and everything like that, most of them have auto turn off if they're left on for too long. So I think that's an old rule. I know I've heard it before, but I've literally brought my curling iron and my straightener on pretty much every cruise I've ever gone on, and I've never had an issue. I do pack it in my suitcase, though. I don't like walk on holding it or anything.
Just walk on holding 2 irons in your hands. like lightsabers.
Yeah. Who wants to duel?
So funny. Tony Mac said, I like the new thumbnails. Thank you very much, Tony. Appreciate that. Michelle B said 584 days until Symphony again. That is awesome. Michelle Parks said, hi, everyone. Michelle, I emailed you to get your size for your t-shirt. If you can email me back, let me know, and I'll ship that post-haste. Jimmy said, Laurie's not happy about MSC not staying in our area. She said, make a call and straighten them out. I did make a call. I called my rep, Lucy, and she did get back to me and said she has no idea. So that may or may not be the truth. I don't know. I know Fred and Lisa found an article that said in the summers they were doing some maintenance on the port. So maybe that's why they're not there. I don't know. I haven't gotten any official confirmation about why MSC is leaving for the summer of 26 and 27. It seems really odd. Unless it just doesn't sell well during the summer, which could be possibly true. I would love to get one of the C-class ships up here at some point, but I've heard nothing about that yet either. So we shall see. We'll see what happens. I don't know what's going to happen. It's really disappointing. I hope that MSC brings a ship up. Maybe they'll bring a ship up to Philly. Denny B, we are talking about Brooklyn. So the Brooklyn port. MSC that's where MSC sails out of up here.
But they sail out of the same port as Princess, right? And Princess still has.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's just internet hearsay. Who knows? I mean, there's been no official word as to why they're not doing it. So even Lucy said, your guess is as good as mine. It's literally what she said in her email. So who knows? We shall see. Also, we are now sending out a exclusive insider deal of the week to everybody. So the deal of the week is going to be just like a great deal that we found. It's going to be like a limited group. I would say probably no more than 8 cabins. So we're going to grab some group space every week on a sailing. And then we're going to send that out to just the people that subscribe to our newsletter, as Tony's talking some smack about Philadelphia. So we're just going to be sending those out to our subscribers who subscribe to our newsletter. If you let me put the link in for the video. I'm also going to be doing a video wrap up each week of everything that went on in the channel. That will be in that email. Here is the video. The video also has all the links at the bottom in the description. You can get all the links to the deal and everything. So if anybody's interested in the deal of the week, you can book it. You can ask questions, all that. But they are going to be quick and limited to that week. And then we'll pick something different every week. So we're going to try to pick a fun sailing ship, something that's really cheap. We shall see. Who knows? Tony very disrespectfully said Carnival and Philly Crowd are a perfect match. It's so funny. Tony, you're not wrong. I mean, it's fair. It's all the people that go to the Eagles games that talk with their Go Birds Philly accent.
Look, at some point, there's going to be a perfect storm of a game and a ship cruising out on the same day, and somebody's going to end up in the wrong location.
Yeah, that's fair. It's really fair. Why are we on the water to watch the Eagles? The Eagles on the water. Denny said, do you know when MSC will release the itineraries for the new MSC ships coming out? So Asia's already out. You can, oh yeah. Tony Mac just said, sorry, click the link and lost you. Yeah, if you click that link, it will take you to that video and away from the live stream. So you can copy it. Just copy it and save it for later. That's really funny. I didn't think about that, Tony. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. After you win a prize from the wheel, it's awesome. So Denny, back to you. Yes, so MSC does have World Asia itineraries are out. So you can book World Asia already. I don't think they have released anything for World Atlantic yet. I know Peter and Melinda are booked on World Asia already. Let me look real quick for... Yeah, nothing for World Atlantic yet. America, Asia, and Europa, you can book all those world-class ships. Nothing for World
Anyone
Atlantic.
has questions about World Europa, that ship was awesome. I had so much fun on it.
Meg was on that ship. Ryan Q, welcome to the live stream. Hope you're having a delightful week so far. I'm sorry that you're not on a cruise right now. Fred and Lisa said we are looking into the Luna for 2027. There's no pool in an adults only area, just hot tubs. Is that so? So there is so the pools are very small on that class of ships. There's no mistaking that. There are great pools on like the ocean front, which used to be the waterfront, which is now Ocean Boulevard, and all of that on deck 8. Those are not adults only. There is the Vibe Beach Club. There's no pool there in the Vibe Beach Club. Wait, is there? No, there's hot tubs. Yeah, so you could do Vibe Beach Club with hot tubs, or you could go all out and splurge and do the Haven, and then you would have your own pool. But no, yeah, I can't think of any. Or if you did like the thermal suite, there's a pool in the thermal suite, and that's adults only in there, which is a beautiful experience. But all for extra money. There is no adults only pool. You are correct. I'm just double thinking in my head. Nope. Who knows? Peter said, hey, it has been a while since talking. I will talk to you soon about 2027 cruises as long as AJ gives me the clearance to chat. That is hilarious. Yes.
Carry
indeed.
on.
Very funny. Tony Mack said Haven has kids too. Yes. But if you bring your own taser, you can tase them and they will go.
Yeah, but those are only rich kids.
Yeah, it's true. They're rich kids. Yeah, which means they're probably worse. But yeah. They hand you a taser as you're walking into the pool area. Yeah, so that's what we have going on. Bring up one thing we wanted to talk about. If anybody wants to join us, obviously we have AJ's birthday cruise, and then also the other big group cruise for next year. We have Alaska, obviously, and then we are doing out of Bayonne, New Jersey next year for all the locals. We are doing the Oasis of the Seas out of Bayonne, September 13th to the 20th on the only place where you can go out of Bayonne. One of the only places, which is down to Port Canaveral, Nassau, and Perfect Day. It's going to be great. You can join us for that cruise. We have a bunch of cabins available. So please come join us on that cruise. It's going to be a lot of fun. You can join us. We're going to do a bunch of fun things. I'm going to try to get our royal rep to go with us on that if we get a bunch of people. Her son is going away to college this year, and she needs things to do. So we'll see if we can get her to go on the cruise with us. Black Railway Lady said, hi, everyone. Currently on my 9-day Venezia cruise. So far, not that bad. There you go. That's awesome.
I still think it'd be fun. Do you guys remember? I think we were on Oasis when we came up with the idea of if we got enough people for like a giant group cruise, and then we divide them in. So we have Team John, Team AJ, and Team Meg with different colored shirts, and then you do different things on board to get points. Like you went to this many bars, or you went to this many things.
Yeah, we'll do a cool build your own scavenger hunt. I love it. Yeah, that's a great idea. We all know what Team Peter and Melinda will be on.
Yeah.
If they come with us.
True. Sandy said, greetings from Symphony. Hello, Sandy. Welcome. Going on Brilliance of the Seas in October. Does anyone know a good, safe, close place to park in the port of Boston? I think we parked in Lot G, but I don't remember. If anybody in the room knows, that would be amazing.
We can check the port guide I just made.
Yeah, Meg just made a port guide for Boston.
I'll look while you guys talk.
Awesome. Ryan said, going to PEI in a few weeks. Any recommendations? I have not been to Prince Edward Island in a long time. AJ, have you been there? Were you there?
I was in Charlottetown.
That's where I want to do the unofficial Carly Fortune cruise too.
There you go.
If there's any book lovers out there.
Stay away from the Anna Green Gables dolls. They're haunted.
So good pro tip.
Terrifying.
There you go.
Sarah and I mainly just walked around Charlottetown, and it was really pretty. There's a lot of historic stuff up there. I don't have any specific recommendations. I was not impressed by my lobster roll in that port.
You should have gotten a mussel. You should have gotten mussels. And that's what Prince Edward Island's known for. Yeah,
well, and I've been on like oysters too.
Yeah, they have oysters. What? No, yeah, I know. You were doing lobster rolls. I know. I get it.
The theme.
Steven said, how can I get my own taser on board? That is unfortunately against the rules. Unless you have one that looks like a hair straightener, and then maybe you can figure that out. There's a great marketing idea there. Roll Tide said, I like the new website. Thank you very much, John. Appreciate that. The new website is, in fact, live. We're going to talk about that a little bit later. Tony Mack said on the Breakaway and Breakaway Plus ships and the Prima and Prima Plus, if you splurge for a thermal spa pass, the pools are kid-free. Yes, they are, and it is delightful. So
I have the answers for the Boston parking.
go for it.
So the two big ones that we put on our port guide is the C1 lot, Terminal Street, Black Falcon Ave. That sounds like it should be in some kind of spy movie. Yeah, that's a 0.1 of a mile away. I said that in a very odd way, but very close, very short walk. Otherwise, you can do the Fargo Street Garage Massport lot, which then has a shuttle or walk access, but that one is $25 to $30 a day, but you can book ahead of time online. Those are the two.
I think we parked in the first one. I don't remember we were on the COVID haze.
We parked on the first one, and then we walked over, and it was a short walk. And I remember feeling like it was a safe place or whatever, but it was like an open lot. It wasn't covered.
Fred and Lisa said, we're so booked next year with 2 cruises and other getaways, trying to fit everything in. We started looking for things in 27. That's amazing. That's great. Peter said, parking in Boston, easy walk to the ship, 25 a day. Got the info from the port website. There you go. Deal.
Yeah, that's also where I got the info.
Very nice. There you go. That is awesome. Yes, we will have port guides coming out for every embarkation port and every other port.
Every port in the U.S. and every embarkation port. I finished them today, but right now they're not very pretty. John and I need to talk tomorrow about how we want to make them look nicer than just a bulleted list.
Yeah, we're going to pretty them up, and then we're going to do videos of all the ones we can do videos of. Miami will be the first one coming up. Great. Yeah, the other thing we're going to talk about is the website is live. Also, I added, we never talk about this, and I generally don't bring it up ever on the live stream or anywhere else. But we do have, I think, 8 or 9 members of our YouTube channel, which is very nice of everyone. Thank you all very much for the people that are members. If you are a member of the YouTube, you get access to like some early videos and stuff. And then I added a tier. So we have a bunch of tiers, just so you're aware. And you don't have to, nobody has to do anything here. You can still watch all of the videos and everything else. But we added a tier today, and the tiers are now, we have the Bite Size Buddy, which is $1.99. You get little loyalty badges, emojis, members only polls, different things like that. There's the Bite Size Boss, which gets early access to new videos. Obviously, if you're a member and you post something, you get a shout out for that. Members only videos, and then some members only live streams. More on that in a minute. If you, I added the Bite Size Saver today. So with the Bite Size Saver, you're going to get discounted merch. You're going to get members only live streams, and you will get on every cruise that you book with us an additional $25 onboard credit. That one's only $4.99 a month. And then we have a $19.99 a month where you get a custom t-shirt every time you book a cruise. You get one-on-one Zooms and everything like that. So if anybody would like to join those, they're on the little YouTube screen there. You don't have to. There's no pressure to do that. I just wanted to bring it up because I added one. And I cannot
believe you did not do alliteration.
Yeah, exactly.
What?
I added it so that you would, so everybody would know that you get the additional onboard credit if you book. So, Tony Mack said, "Where's Meg's tip jar?" You can just send Meg Venmo.
You can just come on the Oasis one and then decide to be on the Meg team.
There you go. You'll get your Meg t-shirt.
Come on the Oasis cruise with us.
Roll Tide said, "I'm waiting for your review of the SeaTac airport." We'll let AJ do that since we'll fly AJ out to Seattle one time. She can fly out there and do a review for you. He said, "Worst airport in the U.S." So Rick K said, "Good evening, all. Better late than never." No problem, Rick. Welcome. We are happy to have you here. Thank you so much. So anyway, on the $4.99 tier, if you join any of the memberships, you're going to get like all the different things that we talked about. in the $4.99 tier and the $2.99, the $1.99, no matter what tiers you're on, we're going to start doing a bi-weekly, so every other week, by month, whatever that. It's a very weird one, bi-weekly. It's not twice a week. Every other week, we're going to be doing a live stream, and it will be right before this one, so it'll probably be like 6:30 to 7. It will be a Zoom meeting where we're all going to be in that Zoom meeting. Any members are welcome to join, welcome to ask questions about cruising, talk about whatever's on your mind. We'll do a little fun Q&A on those. So if anybody does join the channel, you will have access to those Zooms. We'll send out those links to everybody as well, which will be a lot of fun. We'll start doing those in a few weeks. So just wanted to give everybody a heads up on that. And that's it. There's not a ton of stuff going on. We talked about Princess yesterday, the new updates with Princess Plus and Princess Premier. There are some little bit of drastic changes. I'm going to bring that up real quick so we can talk about it and just let everybody be upset about it for a minute. I did a whole video on the channel yesterday about it. Lots of people are heated about it. I'm going to bring them up. I have to find that email again, AJ, because I downloaded it at home. All right, I have it here. All right, so I just got the website. So present. All right, get us off the screen so we can talk about it. Here we go. So if you didn't see the email or see the video that came out yesterday, Princess has changed to Princess Plus and Princess Premier. This is for anything booked in 2026, except for the Star and the Sun. For the Star and the Sun, it's going to be $5 more per person per day for both of those ships for both of these packages. So if you book pre-cruise on anything but the Star and the Sun, it's going to be $65. If you book on board, it will be $70. If you book Premier pre-cruise, it'll be $100, on board $105, and again, add $5 to all of those if you book on Sun or Star. The biggest difference is on Plus now for $65 a day. You get 15 drinks per day, up to $15 each, but be careful because that does include specialty coffee, cocktails, wine, beer, spirits, fountain sodas, and mocktails. So all of those things are included into your 15 drinks a day, not just alcoholic beverages. You do get 12 bottles of water a day, which I'm pretty sure could kill you if you drank 12 bottles of water per day. It's probably more dangerous than drinking alcohol. That is an obscene amount of water every day. I don't know why that's so silly. You get 4 casual dining meals, up from 2. It used to be 2, now it's 4. And obviously you get complimentary delivery to your room service. You get Ocean Now delivery, which is using your medallion to deliver you anywhere you would like to go. And then for Wi-Fi, you get 1 device per guest, and your tips are included. So your gratuities are included. So up $5 from what it was, and up $10 if you book it on Sun or Star. So Premier, which I think is now a better value than Princess Plus, 100 or 105, whether you book it on or off. Unlimited drinks up to $20 each. So that's nice. You don't have to worry about counting. Still 12 bottles of water. Unlimited casual dining meals. Unlimited specialty dining meals. So if you do really like specialty dining, this is really, really nice. You get your room service and the ocean delivery, which we talked about. You get 4 devices of Wi-Fi per guest, which is awesome. And then you get a shore excursion credit, $100 on 6 to 8 day cruises, $200 for the next tier up, $300 for like 21 plus. All your tips are included. All your photographs are included, digital photographs included, plus 3 prints and reserved theater seating. So that is what that is at for Princess. I don't love that they did that this way. It's not my favorite thing that they've done. Raising the prices, it's just another thing that Carnival has like dropped the bag on in the past couple of weeks with bad PR. But I don't think it's a bad deal for the Premier. It's very expensive. Let's put it that way. It's very, very expensive. But if you are going on the cruise, if you enjoy specialty dining, look, you're going to be paying $140 for your gratuities anyway for 7-day cruises. You're going to be paying for the drink package anyway if you're getting the drink package. Specialty dining is usually pretty expensive. So adding all those things for $100 per person per day, $700 per person for a cruise. I know that's a lot of money, but it is a good value if you enjoy those things. Tony Mac said, just another reason for me not to bother trying Princess. AJ loves Princess.
I do.
I still have never been on Princess.
Roll Tide said Princess Plus, still a good deal, but I'm not happy with the changes. Carrie Ann said, John, have you heard anything on Beyond? Have they fixed the propeller issue? They have. That is correct. My name is not Con, Carrie Ann. You're just trying to make me a K like you and Kevin. But yeah, it is fixed, and they are going to be doing a check on it, making sure everything's good before the next sailing. So yes, no worries, Carrie Ann. I know what you mean. Cheryl said, on the membership fees, can you pay just once a year? You cannot, unfortunately. We don't have any control over that. You have to pay them monthly on YouTube, so I have no control over that. Sadly, I apologize. Cheryl said, if you already booked Princess Plus for 2027, do you still get your medallion sent free and the extra in dining? So yes, I believe if you purchased it already, you are grandfathered in, but I'm not sure. I have to look that up. That's a great question. I don't know off the top of my head. Very good question. Roll Tide, thank you so much. We really appreciate you joining. I know you're a member, so I guess you upgraded there. So thank you very much. I really, really appreciate it. Peter said, we love Princess too. Oh, of course you do, because AJ does. Of course you do.
They loved it first.
They did. Team Peter and AJ shirts. Peter is captain of Team AJ.
Yeah. Yeah, start recruiting people, John.
Yeah.
Actually, I feel like it's AJ and I would have to start recruiting. Everyone's going to be Team John.
Nah, it's not true. Not true. A lot of people are Team Peanut.
Oh, this is true.
Yep. Steven said, question, does everyone in the cabin have to buy upgrades? Yeah, if you do Princess Plus or Princess Premier, everybody has to purchase those, just like the drink packages on any of the cruise lines. So yeah, you do have to do that, sadly. Ryan said, unfortunately, consumer feedback is not that valued by cruise lines now. They're consistently raising prices, yet revenue seems to be going up. All true. Also, I did get, I don't know if we're supposed to say anything. I didn't see like an NDA or anything. If I did, whatever. No one cares. No one's watching this. No one cares. I did get a survey from Norwegian asking if we would be interested in selling more at C+, which would include unlimited Wi-Fi, gratuities, and possibly unlimited specialty dining, which I said yes. I thought it'd be great. So I think that's good. They don't listen. They don't care. That's the bottom line. They're trying to make money. They're public companies. They don't care. Tony Mac said, Con, have you sailed on Virgin? Same question for John. Hilarious. So I have not. I've done tours of ships, but I have not sailed on Virgin yet. All 4 ships are exactly the same. I would love for them to mix it up a little bit.
We've booked on Virgin twice, and both of those have gotten canceled.
A couple times and we've canceled. Sorry.
I would love to try Virgin. I think it'd be fun.
I will. Yeah, definitely. So one of the things I'm doing, I think I announced it last week, but one of the things I'm doing for next week with all the confusion and drama going on with Peanut and everything, and losing so much money on some of these cruises that I'm not able to go on. One of the things I really am evaluating now is whether or not I should book as far out as I do. So I'm booked for Norwegian. It's not that big of a deal. I mean, obviously I did lose money on these because they were past final payment, but pre-final payment, you get your money back for MSC and Norwegian. but I do wind up kind of stuck sometimes in cruises if maybe something different, cheaper, or better comes along. So I might start planning a little shorter out, just to kind of save a little bit of money and see what happens, but we shall see on that. John said, with my upgraded membership, can I send you more pictures when I'm cruising? Yes, please. You can send me all the pictures when you're cruising. I love getting pictures from people when they're cruising. It's awesome.
Same. I want to see pictures.
Yeah, we'll set up a little group chat. You can send them to the group chat. Tony Diaz said group cruise on Virgin. We could certainly do a group cruise. If anyone is interested in, let's put a comment below. If you're interested in doing a group cruise on Virgin, comment below and we will, we'll get our Virgin on. We'll do it. Let me know in the comments. We'll plan something out. Again, I would love for them to like mix up the ships a little bit, but we shall see what happens. We shall.
If we go on Virgin, we have to finally get our bite-sized cruises tattoo.
Yeah, while you're on the
At the
ship,
parlor.
tattoo. Yeah,
Or, well, we've been saying bite-sized for a while, then it became a bite-sized cruise one.
yeah. Tony Mack said, yeah, group cruise on Virgin. Ryan said, I take so many photos. Be careful. We'll set up a Google Drive link. You just dump all your photos in there.
Yeah.
And then we'll create like a collage of your journey. This is something I wanted to bring up before. If you send us a bunch of photos like that, Ryan, we'll put together a video of your cruise and we'll do a video on the channel of your cruise. If you do it. Leslie said, yes, group cruise, Virgin Voyage. Tony said, the more you drink, the more different the Virgin ship layout seems. That's hilarious. Stephen said, just keep the pics family friendly. Yes, family friendly only, please. Kathy and Tim, yes, Virgin group cruise. All right, look, people have spoken. We'll start thinking of a Virgin group cruise.
Listen, part of like homework for AJ and I is to come up with group cruise ideas. So if you guys have these ideas, please just drop them in the chat because John's asking us all the time and
fire them over.
We can only come up with so many. So
Fair.
Feel free to just, if there's anything you want to be a group cruise, you let us know.
Yeah, we're happy to set up group cruises. It's great. All right. That was great. We are going to, we'll do a little early night for everybody. We'll give everybody a little early break and we'll start giving out some stuff. If you haven't, if you're new here, you haven't put your name or anything in the comments yet, you don't have to talk. You don't have to say anything of length or anything, but we are going to be giving out a t-shirt and some coffee. So please just say hello in the chat and we will add you to the board. And we'll be giving stuff out in a few minutes. I said, Meg, John made the mistake of giving me his cell number. Most of my pics are taken from various.
You can text that all you want.
Various bars on the shit. Yeah, we'll give you the
Google Voice Cruises work note. Yeah.
Yeah, you can just.
That goes to all of us.
Spam away. Yep. I don't care. Everybody has my cell phone number anyway.
I mean, there's nothing more fun than just seeing like fun. I mean, mine is too. I'm pretty sure.
No, yeah, I love it. It's great.
Yeah.
Kathy said, AJ, how's the Regal Princess? AJ has not been on the Regal Princess. She was thinking about it there because she mixes up the names of the ship in her brain. So she thought about it there for a good minute.
I'm on the Royal Princess next month, and I was just on Island Princess.
Island, Royal, Caribbean, Enchanted. What else? Is that it?
That's all I've been on so far.
There you go. We'll get there. Peanut is barking. Something has angered the beast.
Mabel was barking earlier. I don't know if you guys could hear.
Nah. Ryan said Virgin is certainly not family friendly. Some interesting entertainment. Yeah, it's interesting for sure. Cheryl said Mardi Gras cruise. Mardi Gras on Virgin? Cheryl, is that what you want to do? Mardi Gras on Virgin?
Seems dangerous.
That's a wild ride. Let's see. Let's look. We'll do it before we give out our stuff. I'm going to look real quick here for Mardi Gras. Anybody know what dates Mardi Gras is next year?
It's always in March.
Fire it out there, somebody.
It's 2026, right?
Yeah.
February 17th.
Whoa, it's early.
All right.
Apparently, it's always the first Sunday after the full moon that follows the spring equinox. I did not know that.
Yeah, Easter's weird. The whole Lent and Easter cycle is very lunar.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we have some options. Well, we have two options: Resilient Lady or Valiant Lady. Resilient Lady is a 7-night Cayman Coves and Jamaican waterfalls.
Ooh.
So Miami, Ochos Rios, Georgetown, the Beach Club at Bimini and Miami. And the other one on Valiant Lady, which seems nicer, is San Juan, Aruba, Curacao, St. Croix, and St. Martin. That one's way nicer.
I mean, I would vote
Also,
Aruba, obviously.
More expensive. But that one sounds good. So we can look at that. And then somebody just said, Tony Diaz talking a little smack about AJ mixing things up. No, she's never gone to the wrong court. It's fine. Steven said Mardi Gras needs to be out of New Orleans. That's fair
Oh my
too.
gosh, that all sounds like a lot.
Yeah, that would be really, really testing your life there.
What?
Virgin does not go to New Orleans.
I didn't think so.
No.
I was like, I thought you were asking if cruises went out of New Orleans, and I was like, AJ,
we went out.
we've done that. We've been there.
We barely slept.
Yeah.
It was so loud, but we went out to New
We're in
Orleans.
one hotel room, and it was so loud.
If we wanted to do New Orleans
Zero ghosts.
for Mardi Gras, we would have to do the Escape, which is a great ship.
That was our first cruise ever.
Yeah. Or the Carnival Liberty. That's going to be a hard pass. So, yeah. All right. We can talk
Carnival
about
ship on out of New Orleans on Mardi Gras.
No.
Someone would die. Someone
I'll
would
walk home from New
John
Orleans.
before we make it through security.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, thank you. I can't do that.
No. Hard pass.
ABC.
Kathy said ABC Islands is the one. Yeah, that one looks amazing. So we'll talk about it. If anybody wants to do that one, let us know and we shall do it. Ryan said, love the Escape. I will be on the Escape in September. Maybe.
Hopefully.
Maybe. Who knows? All right, let's give away some stuff. We're going to give away a little bit of coffee first.
Ooh.
Baseball-y, win some coffee. Congratulations. And then we're going to give away a fun t-shirt that are in my closet and work. I have like 200 of them.
That's a safe spot on the wheel both times.
Yeah, that was
Michelle
crazy.
got it almost hit on Michelle twice.
That's crazy.
Well, Michelle won last week, right?
2 weeks ago. A couple
2
weeks
weeks ago?
So, yeah.
Maybe
So
she's
it's
just good luck.
Spreading the wealth.
Yeah. All right. Excellent. Kathy said just off the Escape. Love the Escape. Such a great ship. Choir Man. Amazing. All the shows there. Tony Diaz said, congratulations to all. Congratulations, folks. Yeah, if anybody's interested, we'll put together some information about Virgin. And then we will also put together something else. I forget what I was going to say. Who knows? I'm losing my mind. All right, that's going to do it for this evening. Hope everybody has a wonderful, wonderful rest of your week. Cruise News live on Sunday morning at 11 a.m. Sandy and Bob, hope you enjoy the rest of the week on board of Symphony of the Seas. Sandy, I sent you all the stuff in an email about the cruise. You cannot put offers together. So that wasn't a thing, but I don't remember the rest of it, but we could talk about it. So that is it. Next week, we will have one of our agents on. So you will get to meet one of our travel agents, get to talk to them a little bit. We'll find out some fun information about them. And then in the upcoming weeks, we will have Ilana from Lifewell Cruised on. She's awesome. We will have Eat Sleep Cruise on. We have a bunch of people that will be coming on in the next few months. And then hopefully we'll be on some cruises. So thanks, everyone. Have a wonderful night, and we'll see y'all later. Bye.